What's up, YouTube? So last night was WWE's last pre-taped episode of Raw or SmackDown. Obviously because of the holiday season, wrestlers wanted to spend time with their families and not, taking bumps, which is very understandable. While the last couple episodes of Raw and SmackDown have been a little iffy, only because they were pre-taped, to hear about the spoilers and whatnot, so it kind of dampers your feel of watching the show. But last night's episode of SmackDown Live still was actually pretty good. It started off with a really long talking segment. Usually when you hear those, sometimes you automatically think the show is going to be that good, but it wasn't any of the McMahons coming out and talking. It was actually the New Day. For the past couple months, I've been feeling like the New Day slowly been losing some of their steam. They weren't at their peak of entertainment as they were a couple years ago. But this segment for me honestly kind of threw that all back in perspective and realized yeah, the New Day, they're still really entertaining. They're still funny as all hell. With Biggie coming out there in a New Year's baby diaper, Xavier talking about how they can't throw pancakes into the crowd anymore, which was followed by Biggie going into his diaper, pulling out pancakes and throwing them into the crowd. And I'm sure someone actually probably ate those too. They had a fun segment. Biggie tried to do some Steiner math. Xavier Woods called out Brock Lesnar. Kofi Kingston complained about how it's been 11 years. He rarely gets injured. He's never sick, and he still doesn't get real title shots. While it was funny to watch, it's sad because it's so true. Since 2019, about 10 years ago, Kofi Kingston had a real almost main event push against Randy Orton. He hasn't received another big push like that since. Dang, Kofi, you really deserve more. But they introduced a Samoa Joe Jeff Hardy match to see who will qualify to be in the Fatal 5-Way in the main event that night to face Daniel Bryan at the Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship. The Hardy Joe match wasn't really too much, mainly because one of these guys had to go wrestle in the main event right after. But it ended with Hardy passing out to the Coquina Clutch, with Samoa Joe securing that win, getting into the Fatal 5-Way in the main event. Vince and Shane were also sitting backstage in some really big chairs. They're kind of weirdly huge, where they were just shooting the breeze, and AJ Styles came in and basically saying you guys want to see the real AJ Styles. And Vince McMahon just seemed so happy. He's like, man, he could have gone to AEW. Taylor Braxton would be in the middle of the ring interviewing the current United States champion, the greatest United States champion of all freaking time, where Rusev honestly had the strangest promo ever heard. What was he even talking about? Also, you can hear in the audience that those were some very fake reactions. They were chanting really hard, and then you look at the people behind them, and then their mouths aren't moving at all.
And my animal magnetism.
Huh?
All while smelling like bacon-flavored cinnamon bun.
What are you talking about? But Rusev did start a new chant of Rusev Day USA. I'm gonna get that tattooed on my face. He would be attacked by Shinsuke Nakamura, and Lana would basically just pounce on top of him, where Rusev eventually would super kick Nakamura and he would actually land on top of Lana. But Lana just looked like after that she just died or something. Lana, you've been wrestling for a year and a half now, right? Maybe a little bit longer. It wasn't that big of a bump. You should be okay. Also, we would continue to feud of Mandy Rose versus Naomi, basically just talking about how Mandy Rose just wants to get with her husband. Sometimes basic narratives actually really work. She was supposed to be facing Naomi, but when she took off her shirt, she unveiled that she was actually wearing a Day One Ish shirt. And that set Naomi off on a whole new level. She looked like she wanted to kill her. But that would lead to her facing Sonya Deville, who I feel is extremely underrated. Sonya Deville, she's what's up. She's really good. But the main point of that match was to continue to feud of Mandy Rose and Naomi really just clashing. But Mandy Rose would get on the microphone and unveil that she actually sent Jimmy Uso this picture. Whoa. Nice towel. Where'd you get that from, IKEA? Maybe she was just asking Jimmy if she should post that on Instagram or not. You don't know what she meant by that. Naomi, I just think you're overreacting in this situation. I don't think it's that deep. But also, he does this every time Mandy Rose is on TV, but can we just appreciate Corey Grace's commentary? He literally sounds like half of wrestling fans on Twitter talking about Mandy Rose. Just so in love with her. It's creepy, but it's funny. Corey Grace is always very animated when he talks, but when he's talking about Mandy Rose, he's on this next level of way too excited. But off the distraction, Sonya Deville would get the pinfall. It kind of just pushes the story along. There's more than one women's storyline in WWE on SmackDown right now. Also, on Monday Night Raw, we had a SmackDown Live roster talk about their New Year's resolutions. The Iconics want to be the first women tag team champions. The Good Brothers want to get rid of all the nerds, and Carl Anderson wants to build a 10-pack, which, you know what? I believe in you, Carl. You can do it. And Shelton Benjamin just went he said New Year's resolutions are stupid. You're stupid for having them, and they all end in February, which is very true. Then he ripped down the whole set and popped a balloon. You devil. Also, we got a vignette for the NXT Superstars coming up to the main roster. And you know who they showed? Lacey Evans. And because I am the #1 Lacey Evans fan on YouTube, here is your weekly Lacey Evans segment. 1, 2, I'm marching for you. I've got your number. Yeah, I don't think you're ready. A little fun fact about Lacey Evans, her real name isn't Lacey Evans. It's actually Macy Evans. But where did she get Lacey Evans from? Well, her sister. Her sister's legal name is Lacey Evans before she got married. So ever since she got signed to WWE, she kind of just took her sister's name, and it's been history ever since. And that was your weekly Lacey Evans segment. 1, 2, I'm marching for you. I've got your number. Yeah, I don't think you're ready. Next, we had the big return of John Cena. He came out, he had that hair. I already recognized like what his hair looked like, but like when you really see a picture of him before and then after, and then you see his hair growing out like that, it's like, whoa. Well, he really does look different. I don't know if I like this much anymore. But like also, he looks so dapper. But Cena came out there basically said, who wants to come out and challenge me? I know you guys are just gonna say I'm old, I'm a part-timer, a Hollywood star, and Nikki Bella left me. Well, Cena, this is not 8 Mile and you are not Eminem. You can't say all the things that are wrong with you so no one else can say anything, because they're gonna come out and say that, but it's gonna still hurt. But he called out any man of the roster to come out, and he didn't get a man, he got the man. Becky Lynch came out there and basically just obliterated the guy. Like, holy crap, Becky. Like, chill out. Just chill. What the heck? You ain't gotta do that to that man. And she ended her entire rant of saying that Nikki Bella won't be the only woman to drop John Cena. Just didn't have to do that to that man. He said nothing wrong. What was that for? Becky, that's just too far. Alright? The guy didn't do anything. He just came back. But Zelina Vega and Cena Almas would come out and they would cut like this really scripted promo. Like, it sounded nothing like Zelina would ever say ever. She just sounded like a narrator and I did not like it at all. Don't do that to Zelina. Don't make her sound stupid. But that would lead to John Cena taking the role of Teddy Long and making a tag team match. And I didn't realize this till now, but Becky Lynch and John Cena is a mixed tag team that I never thought I wanted until right now. And now I want that every week for the rest of 2019. They would eventually get the win after Becky Lynch threw John Cena out the ring and then made Zelina tap out. And John Cena went to shake her hand and she kind of just stopped and did the "you can't see me again." Like, Becky, chill. You didn't have to do that to that man. Why you gotta embarrass him like that? Also, Triple H was talking to Asuka about who she wants to defend her title against at the Royal Rumble. Where basically led to Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Carmella saying that they all deserve a title shot. So I'm assuming that means it's gonna be a triple threat next week. On a serious note, is it said that Carmella might actually be the most qualified person standing there to actually challenge her? She has beat the champion twice. She's beat Charlotte twice. She's probably beaten Becky at some point. Carmella might actually be the most qualified woman there. But we'll most likely get a SummerSlam rematch, so I'm excited to see what happens. Then finally, in the main event, we had the Fatal 5-Way. Mustafa Ali taking on Rey Mysterio, taking on AJ Styles, taking on Randy Orton, taking on Samoa Joe. Mustafa Ali in that match was in the ring with 4 former world champions and he held his own. Mustafa Ali is so good, so amazing. He deserves his spot on SmackDown Live. And AJ Styles will get the surprise pin on Randy Orton and, you know, he's gonna face Daniel Bryan at the Royal Rumble now. So while he basically is just getting his title rematch, that WWE said that we will not have those ever again. It does add an element to AJ Styles as a wrestler because he just beat all these guys, and on top of now being the real AJ Styles, whatever that means. It's progress. It's better than him just saying he wants his rematch and then they just go forward with that. So, I mean, it's different. So, you know, take what you can get. But yeah, guys, if the video really enjoyed it, in the comments down below, what was your favorite part of SmackDown? What are you excited to see next week? And have you ever had a bacon cinnamon bun? Because now I kind of want one of those. But make sure to like, comment, share, and always subscribe. And we outie.
Edging out the 2-6, y'all know who the truth is. Crazy like a movie by that Stanley Kubrick. Perfect time to pop up, wet you like a hot tub.